Hey guys, it's Jen, and today I wanted to share with you April favorites. Once again, I cannot believe how fast this month has gone by, but I have a few new favorites to share with you, so let's go ahead and get started. I want to start off with some skincare favorites. This is a new product to me. I remember my friend Allison talking about this, so I had to get my little hands on it. But this is the Todd Tropical Fruit Enzyme Exfoliant Scrub, and this stuff smells very tropical, as its name implies. It's a scrub that's not too scrubby, like it doesn't hurt when you're actually exfoliating. It's very, very gentle, and part of that is that it has enzymes in it that's exfoliating it as well, and it smells kind of like mangoes and pineapple. So when you're wearing it, you can kind of just relax and pretend like you're in Hawaii or somewhere really beautiful versus just laying in bed with a crazy mask on your face. But it's wonderful. I love it. My skin always feels really clarified and smooth after I use it, so I highly recommend this. The next new product that is a favorite is the Todd Blue-Green Algae Toner. When I do use one, I want it to be really gentle and not too stripping of my skin, and also antibacterial is really great, and this one checked off all of those boxes. It's so nice and refreshing after you wash your face. Plus, when you use it, you can see all the little bits of makeup and stuff come off, so it's really good at getting all of those last bits of makeup. And I think it's really, really important that it says it's antibacterial because I'm really acne prone, and so when I use this, it kind of gives me just that extra bit of assurance that it's going to help any acne from erupting on my face. The next product is actually also from Todd, and it's something that I've literally been using for like the last several months. So I've been giving it ample time to test it out before I wanted to share it with you guys, but I can officially say that I've really been enjoying it. I know I mentioned on Twitter and stuff a couple times that I've really been searching for a great red and blue light therapy product, and I've actually tried several, and this was by far my favorite one just because it's very compact and it also has two different faces. So it has one that's red and blue, and a lot of the kits that I saw were really, really expensive and they only had one color. So this one's really nice because you just push the button and it turns on for I think 3 minutes. You just hold it on that section of your face until you hear the beep and the light automatically turns off. When it's not on your face, the light doesn't light up, but when it's touching your face, it automatically does. So you don't have to worry as much about it having batteries just run out because you left it running or forgetting about it, or having as much of a problem with it hurting your eyes. Because with these light therapies, it's so important to make sure you have something protecting your eyes, because looking directly into these lights is not good for you. The blue one is great for killing acne bacteria, and it's like completely gentle. There aren't any adverse side effects at all. And then the red one is actually really healing, and it also helps for wrinkling and regenerating of your skin. I use them back to back, and you have to be very consistent with using it, but I actually did see an improvement in my skin. I felt like it was a lot more bouncy. It just made my skin feel like it was a little more elastic and healthy. So I've really been liking this, and I've been like recommending it to people in person like all over the place. So if you're interested in light therapies, this is definitely my highest recommendation. The next product I wanted to talk about is a brush. I feel like I haven't talked about any brushes in a while. This one is my favorite one that I have been using for my mineral makeup. It is the Sephora Pro Flawless brush in number 56, and it's a very densely packed synthetic brush, but not as dense as the Sigmax brushes. So I feel like it's really good with mineral makeup because you can buff in the foundation, but it's not quite as heavy as the Sigmax. So this is like really great if you want like a medium to full coverage, because you can build it up, but it doesn't look quite as cakey. As you can see, it's a little bit dirty because I have been using it a lot. So I've really been loving this one. Plus it's super soft. Speaking of face makeup, this is another one of my huge favorites that I've been really obsessed with lately. It's the Jouer Matte Moisture Tint. I've seen like Ingrid, Miss Glamorazzi talking about this before and a couple other people here and there, but I recently discovered it for myself, I guess you could say. I use the shade Nude, and I am not kidding you. This makes my skin look perfect. And I don't have perfect skin. I have pores and breakouts. There's something about this that makes it a little bit translucent looking. It looks like you're not wearing makeup, but you are. It just kind of like perfects everything. And it's not too heavy, which is really great. If you don't want to wear like a heavy foundation, you can still get some coverage. I would say it's like light to medium coverage that can be worked up a little bit, but it's very, very natural. I don't even use powder when I'm using it because it just gives this natural satin finish where you don't look overdone. So this is great for people who are working or going to school and you don't want to like mess with your face a whole lot, but you also don't want to look like you're wearing a ton of foundation. This is wonderful. And I feel like even throughout the day, it doesn't like melt off or look really patchy or weird as it's wearing. So that's like obsession. I've been using it almost every single day that I've been wearing makeup lately, especially just like when I'm out and about and running errands. Another favorite I wanted to share with you guys is this Clarins Sunscreen. I was turned on to this by my sister who uses it. It's her favorite sunscreen. And I was having a bit of trouble with other sunscreens. I kind of felt like they were clogging my pores a bit. So I had tried this at her place and fell in love with it. So I picked one up during the Sephora VIB sale. I have a video of everything that I got at the Sephora sale. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it right over here. But this is one of my favorite things I got from my haul. I love that it's a super milky, watery formula, and it just goes on really light. You don't need a ton of it to cover your whole face. The scent isn't as strong as the Shiseido one. I don't know, it might just be all in my head, but I feel like this one doesn't clog my pores as much as that one. It is broad spectrum SPF 40 with titanium dioxide. The next product I wanted to talk about is an eyeliner. Did I talk about this last month? I don't even remember. I have been using this a lot. It is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. This reminds me so much of my favorite Eyeko eyeliner, except that the tip is a lot finer. So those of you who are obsessed with a perfect, precise cat eye, you will absolutely love this. These pen kinds are literally the easiest thing you can use. You don't have to use a separate brush. It just glides on really easily. You have really great control, and the color is super black, and it really does last all day. It's wonderful if you have like monolids like I do. The next product I wanted to mention this month is my favorite nail polish, and it's actually the shade I'm wearing. It's from Deborah Lippmann, of course. I've been obsessed with the Spring Reveries collection, and the color is Tiptoe Through the Tulips, which is this perfect pale orange creamsicle color, and I just think it's so pretty. It kind of melts into the shade of my hand, but it's still a little unusual because it's orange versus a pink or a red or something a little more traditional. And then finally, my last favorite is a fashion favorite, I guess you could say. It's this necklace. I wore it in my spring lookbook that I have recently. Again, if you haven't seen that, I'll leave an annotation right over here so you can click over and watch that. I had it in my second outfit, and I love it because it just goes with everything. Like, I can wear things that are really edgy and it works. I can wear things that are really simple. It just has this nice bib effect that I am really, really loving. It's just a really great statement necklace, and I feel like I grab it like all the time, constantly, so I had to mention it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this round of favorites. If you did, don't forget to hit thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos. This is Jen, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye! Hey guys, it's Jen, and today I wanted to share with you my recent Sephora haul. Today I wanted to share with you my closet tour so you can get a little peek of how I organize everything.